wouldn't it be nice if someone came out with a amp sim that was free but also really good? Wait, that exists? Hello everyone, I am Lucas, and today we are going to be checking out a super cool amp sim from ML Sound Lab. It is their very first dive into the amp sim world, and it is called Amped Roots. And before we get into the review, here we get to do a word from our sponsor of today's video, Raid. I'm joking, guys. Gotcha. The sponsor of today's video is me, so if you'd ever be so kindly to press that subscribe button for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's dive right into Roots. This was done in collaboration with Ryan Bruce, also known as Fluff. So you'll see his name throughout all of the different amps on here. So when you download Amped, it's absolutely free, by the way. When you download Amped, you get the 5034, which is a model of the 5153. You get this for absolutely free, and you get the cab with it. That is free, and you can also load IRs into it. We're going to check that out too. So whenever you load it up for the first time, this is what you get right here. You have different presets too. So it loads up on high noon, which is the default one, and this is what it sounds like. By the way, I'm using my Black Cat headless guitar with Tosin Fishman's for today's review. Now, moving right along, this is what it sounds like. And right out of the gate, guys, it sounds pretty good for being a free amp sim. Now, there's free amp sims out there that you gotta tweak and combine with other stuff, but this is a complete package. You get a good IR, you get a good sound, all rolled into one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll through all of the different presets that they have with the stock cab. So after high noon, you have dad rock. This is totally not the guitar you would do dad rock on, a headless fan fret guitar with active pickups, but nonetheless, let's see what it sounds like. Oh, so I don't know many dads that play in drop C, but you get what you get. And let's go to some punk rock. And let's roll right along to the next one. It's called some alternative rock. Alright, moving right along to alternative rock, we have some thrash metal. After thrash, we have some nu metal. Like a little Limp Bizkit and drop C? I knew you would. Now we have some metalcore. Ooh, some metalcore. Now we have some Gent Kid. By the way, for these different presets too, you do have a pedal board part in here, and as you can see, there's room for more pedals, and I do believe more pedals are coming soon. And you have a noise gate, turn it on and off. The drive does affect the sound a great bit, and we're gonna dive more into that in a little bit later. And the very final preset we have is Fluff's preset. And does he use a pedal board for this? He just has the gate on really low. I'm pretty sure this was dialed in using Fishman's because Fluff is a Fishman guy. These presets that we just went through, they're actually present on all of the amps. Everything we just heard, that is what comes with it, totally stock, totally free. Sounds so great for being 100% free. Now, if you want to unlock the 5151, the Friedman and the Mega, there is a cost for that. It is $60, and it unlocks them, and you get all the different amps. What you do is you come to License Manager for that. Mine is already unlocked, so it's pointless to do it. Like when you click it, it just says it's licensed to me. But when you click it, it'll show up a thing for the keys, and when you click it, you do the key request, and then you send that to ML Sound Lab, and they send you back a key for it after you pay them. So once you pay 60 bucks, everything is unlocked. So since we're on the 5034, let's go to some of the presets. So saving presets in here is a little bit different from other amp sims. It's saved natively to the DAW itself. So as you can see, I have some up here. So if you click right here, you see it moved, and this is my 5034 preset. So I have a few of them. I have from less mid, which is, see, I have like 3 of them. See, I have more mid, I have less mid. You see the knobs moving around there. So as I was saying earlier, you can load other IRs in here. We're gonna do a plethora of things with IR. We're gonna use a bunch of different ones. You see, we have the IR button right here. When you click this, it brings you up to a menu, and it allows you to pick different IRs. I see, and it's off. So whenever you move between your different presets, depending if you have the cab on and off, sometimes it doesn't really like remember graphically. For example, watch, if I go to, let's go to this one because I know it does it for sure. Also, whenever you switch amps, if you switch amps without going to that particular amp, it does this, at least in Studio One. Which is kind of weird, but it's fine. So you see, if you go back to that, you see it works right, and see it sort of glitches and looks weird, but there we go, it's back. And let's see, yes. See, there's no cab on it because I was using some other cabs. So this is my preset with the stock cab. Sounds pretty tight with stock cab, but you know, say you have some IRs you made or some other IRs you want to test out, very easy to do. Turn the cab off, and you can also see I turn some on right here. And this is Studio Cabs Zilla, GGD Studio Cabs Zilla, and I'm using a preset I made. It's literally just oversized 412 with a UK V30s with a SM57, and I just have the close mic and the far mic. That's all. It's a super simple IR. So let's see what that sounds like. And the cab, the native cab for Roots is off. It sounds so good, it just makes you want to chug every day. Now, you will have volume discrepancies when you're moving from the built-in cab to IRs on the outside, which is just natural because you have different stages of it. All I have to do is turn the input up a little bit. Let's actually go over the knobs. I've been talking so much about presets. Let's actually go over the knobs really quick. So you have the input knob, and the input, so your input knob, your gain knob, and when you come to the pedal up here, these all interact to give you your gain. So you have different ways to gain stage stuff. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So watch, I'm gonna lower the gain right here. And if you come to the pedal and you click it on, this is typically how I set up everything, my pedal wise, for a high gain amp. Watch, you're just gonna have even more gain. See, you have plenty of ways to gauge stage, Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. Gain stage things. So when you're going from different parts right here, the gate is great. It's needed because it mutes everything for you, mutes that nasty noise that's going on, and you have plenty of ways to gain stage everything. I still can't even talk. So you have plenty of different options. Let's move on to another amp. This one's free. Everything we've just done, you can download this is 100% free. So if you unlock it, you have the keys to unlock it. This is what you get. So you have this is obviously based on the block letter, RFB. Ah, that's cool. I just noticed that it's the same graphic like a block letter 5150. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. So all right, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna turn off the outside cabs, and this is what the stock 5150 sounds like. It sounds very MIDI with the stock cab. Not gonna lie, it's very, very, very MIDI. So what we can do here is, let's load up my 5150. You see, so I don't know if you guys heard it, which I don't think you did. The cab for it was actually off, but it showed that it was on. So just be careful about that when you're going through and you're saving your presets and stuff like that. So this is what my preset is gonna sound like. Did I have the, yes. This is where I have the drive, and actually I wanna turn the gate on. Ah, there we go, no more noise. Okay, so this is my preset. The 5150 in here sounds really, 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 really good. I really love the 5150. Once again, you have the same controls and you also have the same presets. So the same presets move. And this is what Dad Rock sounds like with the Zilla. See, it says off, but the cab is really on. See, now it's off. So once again, just be wary of that. So yeah, you have the same presets through all of the different amps. Let's move on to, let's go to the Mega. Let's go to the Mega, and I'm gonna come back to the Friedman. Let's go to the Mega for right now. So it actually loads up on high noon, and this is what the stock IR is gonna sound like on the Mega Fluff, which is a dual rectifier. It would probably help if I turned my other IRs off. Sorry, guys. So let's load up my preset. Pretty sure the cabs are off. Yes. This is my preset. You could just sit here and just chug on it for days. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, so look right here, whenever you're at noon, these, why aren't you lighting up? They light up. I don't know why they're not lighting up, but they light up. I think you have to be on the stock cab. Do you have to be on the stock cab? And then light up? I don't know why they're not doing it, but they do it. They light up right here whenever you're at 12. They light up. It looks really cool. The Mesa sounds great. I really love it. It has that nice thick rectifier sound, but it kind of cuts out some of the boominess. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's go to the Friedman. Let's check out the Friedman. By the way, like I kind of alluded to this before, when you save your presets in your DAW, make sure you go to the amp you want to play, and then you come up, go away email. then you come up to your amp that you want to pick, because otherwise it does like you did earlier and it freaks out. So we have Friedman, Fluff, and you're gonna do this right here. I think the cabs are off for this. Are they off? I think. Oh, now it's off. I'm so confused. All right, there we go. So sorry, it's kind of confusing. It's the one little thing that trips me up about this is whenever you're going from IRs and you're bouncing from presets, it doesn't necessarily tell you. I guess it's because you're saving it on a DAW level as opposed to a plugin level, but I guess that's just how it is for now. So the Friedman is very, very, very chewy. I pulled some of the mids out of it. This is what it sounds like if you load it up at still sounds very good. And let's go back to the preset that I had up, and oh, the lights changed. Yeah, you can see them better on the Friedman. You see, this is what I was talking about. Look, see, they're easier to see on here. So when you're at like 12, they like light up, which that's really neat. It's pretty cool. And for the final thing that we're gonna look at, we're gonna actually load in some wave IR. So you click the IR button right here. Since I've accessed it 1,000 times, you come right here, and yeah, let's load up an own hammer IR, because you know, we're playing nice. I want to show that you can load tons of different stuff in here, and it's really tight. So this is my Zilla own hammer IR, and it's a wave file. You have to load in, it's kind of picky about it. You have to load in the 48 hertz one, whatever you have your DAW recording to. I put in the 48 hertz 24-bit one is what I put in. So this is what it sounds like with a wave IR loaded. There we go, Friedman loaded in right there. And you see it sounds great. And whenever you load in another IR, I don't know if you saw it graphically, but it changes it. The knob is like up. So it's pointing at you, so it's in the middle when I mean it's up. So when it's up, it's off, it's in the middle, it's a loaded IR. Kind of corresponds to the wording right here, actually. So for the final thing for the Friedman, let's, I'm gonna load some IRs, but I know some of you out there thinking, but Lucas, I'm a dad. I want some dad rock. What if I want to play some Zeppelin? Hold your horses, we will. Sorry, hit the strings a little hard there, but yes, you can do some dad rock with this. I have my telly, it's my American Professional telly with Shawbuckers. Some good old standard tuning. I know it may sound kind of a little hot. Let me lower it again a little bit. Go to my neck pickup. So you can do, you can do some lower gain stuff with this too. You know, you don't have to do brutal high metal all the time. So guys, that is going to be the end of our journey when it comes to checking out the brand new plugin from ML Sound Lab, Amped Roots, in collaboration with Mr. Ryan Bruce Fluff. The free part of this amp sim is fantastic. It sounds really good. There's no pay gate for getting into it. It's absolutely free. You can swap out IRs in it, and you can do that all free. If you want more of the amps that are in there, all you gotta do is unlock it. And the price is reasonable. For how good it sounds to me, it is very reasonable. I really do love this amp sim. Like yesterday when I got it and I was trying it out, I literally loaded up the Mesa sim and I just found myself playing. Like I just forgot that I was playing through an amp sim. But enough about me and my ramblings. If you've made it this far, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry this video ran long. I kind of wanted to do an in-depth dive into the plugin and let you guys see what it sounds like. So guys, let me know in the comments down below which one of these is your favorite sounding amp out of here. Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video, make sure you give me a like. Press that like button. And if it's your first time here, or if you've been here before, make sure you subscribe, guys, okay? So that is going to be all for me. I'm going to have to be out. Peace.